Psalm 3 1 to 3. O Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. But you are a shield around me, O Lord. You bestow glory on me and lift up my head. David wrote this psalm when he fled from Absalom, his son. Now let us see the story of Absalom. The Bible says Absalom was praised as the most handsome man in all Israel. 2 Samuel 14:25. He was flawless from head to foot. When he cut his hair once a year, only because it became too heavy, it weighed 5 pounds. It seemed everyone allowed him. And Absalom had a beautiful sister named Tamar, who was a virgin. Another of David's son Amnon was their half-brother. Amnon fell in love with Tamar and raped her, then rejected her in disgrace. For 2 years, Absalom kept silent, sheltering Tamar in his home. But David did nothing in this matter, and Absalom was seeking to revenge for the rape of his full sister Tamar. One day, Absalom invited all the king's sons to a sheep shearing festival. When Amnon was celebrating, Absalom ordered his servants to kill Amnon. After the assassination, Absalom fled to Geshur, northeast of the Sea of Galilee, to the house of his grandfather, and he hid there for 3 years. David missed his son deeply. 2 Samuel 13:37 says, David mourned for his son day after day. Finally, David allowed him to come back to Jerusalem. Gradually, Absalom began to undermine King David, usurping his authority and speaking against him to the people. And in order to carry out the plot to overthrow David's kingdom, he went to Hebron and began to gather an army. He sent messengers throughout the land proclaiming his kingship. When King David learned of his rebellion, he and his followers fled Jerusalem. Meanwhile, Absalom took advice from the counselors on the best way to defeat his father. This is when David writes this psalm. How many are my foes, O Lord? Many are rising against me. Many are saying of my soul, there is no salvation for him in God. But you, O Lord, are a shield about me, my glory and the lifter of my head. I cried aloud to the Lord, and he answered me from his holy hill. I lay down and slept. I woke again, for the Lord sustained me. I will not be afraid of many thousands of people who have set themselves against me all around. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God, for you strike all my enemies on the cheek. You break the teeth of the wicked. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Your blessing be on your people. He begins this psalm by expressing the trouble he faces. He says his enemies are vast in number, and they are increasing in their power and influence. Beyond that, it seems many of his fellow people are suggesting he has been abandoned by God. The situation seems bleak. Many are telling David to give up and accept his doom. However, this is not the first time David faced dire circumstances. Even in the past, every time he faced struggles and threats, he trusted God and God delivered him. Thus, he knows God is entirely in control. Therefore, this present trouble that David faces is no different. Even though there are literally thousands of people against him, his faith is not shaken. He confidently says, I will not be afraid of many thousands of people who have set themselves against me all around. And as he declared, the Lord gave him victory and caused him to come back to sit on his throne. Even in your life, people might plan against you. They may join together and devise evil against you. They might be great in number. They might have won people's heart. It might seem that you fail the battle. Then let me tell you this truth. It is not you who fight the battle. It is the Lord who will fight all your battles, because battle belongs to the Lord. He will win all your battles and He will give you victory and set you again on your position. Have a blessed day. Be blessed.